Yes, sir. I'm super happy to be going live on what day is it? Well, Wednesday, or it doesn't even matter anymore. I'm excited to be going live today because I get a chance to show you just some more footage of how good Kobe was, because I don't think a lot of people get it. And the last year I did some footage of a lot of unreleased film on Kobe. I don't really get why there's not more stuff on Kobe, because this fool was hella good. And so I just want to put out some more footage into the air. Good vibes, good energy. This is the day that he passed. What, 2 years ago, 1 year ago? It's still crazy. Like it's almost like a sick joke that he actually is gone. But unfortunately, he is. But it was a really emotional day. I don't know if a lot of you guys remember that day, but what I want to just go over, not so much the bad parts, but just the good parts, man. I do have a Kobe story real quick to tell you guys. So like, and some of you guys heard this before, but this is how I learned to respect Kobe. So Kobe basically had a camp, or a Laker camp. I went to it. Long story short, afterwards he signed an autographs, and he's just like, hey, I only got a few more left, and I was in line with my friend. I didn't really even want the autograph, and because I'm not like a guy that like pushes up on people like that. I was a kid too, by the way. I was just happy to be there and just be in the same building as Kobe. So he looks at it's time. Like, we're out at the front about to get an autograph, and he said, I gotta go. That was all he could take, right? And so my friend next to me, he's like, hey, yo, can you just sign? Come on, Kobe. Like, I've been here. Like, I paid here. Like, I want to be here. Like, I want to get this autograph. And he looks at me. He turns around and looks at me. He's like, fuck out of here. I got to go. and so, like, me, I'm like, looking, because this is like the reason why I started playing basketball. Turns out he was headed to a workout. And so for me, that just made me respect his gangster pretty much, like how committed he was to the grind. Like, I don't even have time to sign this autograph for this little kid. I got to go. Like, and so, a lot of people would take that the harsh way. I didn't. I just thought it was like really dope that I got a chance to see how tall this fool is, and see him operate in, a basketball environment, and just all kind of stuff. Like, a lot of people thought I would have been pissed off, but nah, I didn't take it that way. Anyways, to start this film session off, I want to go over Kobe's defense. I think it's overlooked, and I don't think that, not enough people give him credit for how good of a defender he was. Like, he was a really, really, really good defender. Yes, we are gonna go over some stuff, with just how good he is. But I want to cover a few things, but we're gonna start off with basically his defense. Let's get straight to it. But before we get to that, we got a quick. This video is sponsored by Skillshare, so I gotta show out real quick for them. Give me just a second. This video is brought to you by Skillshare.com. Skillshare is dope because I originally went on there to learn how to play the guitar. I learned at a beginner level, and I learned it all on Skillshare. So pretty much anything that you want to do is on there, right? So right now I'm going to go on there and show you kind of how it works. We flip screens here. I'm trying to get into yoga. So we have here stretching with hands, yoga for beginners. I'm trying to figure out which class that I want to go on. But the cool thing about Skillshare is they give you a 7-day trial membership. And if for the first 1,000 people who click the link in my bio, I give you all the information that you need to get set up. The first 1,000 people, you get a 1-month membership with Skillshare.com. So go in there and just search around for the things that you may want to get better at. And then just like dive into it. That's what I did, and I got better at playing the guitar, and I'm going to do the same thing for yoga. All right, go check it out.
Swing play by Kobe. Very good passer, and sometimes he just won't shoot. With a miss. Wesley on the run. David gets a step and leaves it off, and Bryant kid at 6'9", but he can shoot out of Illinois in his third year.
All right, so my bad about that. You know, I had some technical difficulties with the mic, trying to fix everything, but we're back on. I just want to take a look at his defense real quick. So look at his defense real quick. All right, I'm gonna go to all these clips. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Like throwing the ball backwards. I thought you should have tried to attack the rims.
All right, sorry about that. Still trying to figure out this Rodcaster, but I want to take a look at Kobe's defense. So Kobe is a super defender, bro. He would pick up full. He was super high IQ, help side. A lot of people don't really understand this about Kobe, but he just gives maximum effort, bro. And he loved picking up the best player. A lot of people saw that footage of getting broke off, right? Kobe getting broke off by T-Mac. But he always would take the best players, where nowadays you see people hiding, and some of my favorite players hide too. And I don't really like that. I like the matchups, but I understand it, right? Foul trouble. People so good at drawing fouls. Let's take a look at how Kobe actually just gave maximum effort. Caleb, I appreciate you sending the tip, $4.99. That's love. Love from Vegas. Appreciate all the free game you give. Free game is the best game, right? So I'm gonna give as much as I can, but we do have In the Lab Plus coming out, where I'm giving crazy maximum effort on, just trying to commit to you guys getting better. I think more information needs to be put out on February 1st. In the Lab Plus is coming. All right, here we go. Kobe's defense, bro. Kobe played crazy defense. So, I just want to break down some of this stuff, right? So, what people know, he's closing out right here. What people don't understand is that a lot of people, when they go for layups, swing the ball back to their left hip, especially right-handers. He's still giving effort right there. He knows that he's swiping down. Boom. Let's go the other way. Just little stuff like that just shows me IQ in a player. Little stuff like that. May seem like little to you, but let's pay attention to this clip. Off the screen, over the top, fighting over, giving active hands, back in the passing lanes, stays committed to him. Boom. That's one of the best players in ever that he's guard. I believe that's Paul Pierce. Just little stuff right there, man. It's just, I don't know, bro. It speaks a lot to the type of player that he is, because he wants all the smoke on offense and defense, right? And I think more players need to be on top of that. I really do. So just little things like this, right? So now when the ball's on one side of the floor and a person's running through, normally the pass doesn't go clear as day, the ball's going into the post. As this person is going through, he kind of no longer matters when he's going to the opposite side of the floor. Kobe reads that. He was really good at that. Thank you. I'll take that, right? I don't know why he threw that pass in there, knowing that Kobe was waiting, but even still. Picking up full on LeBron James, one of the best players, if not the best player ever. Some would argue that. Picking up full, pushing him to the help side, staying committed. Thank you. I'm going the other way. Let's see where Kobe's at. I think this is a help defense clip. All right, cool. No, they're in the zone. So pushing them through, knowing they're trying to throw in the post. They don't even know it's a zone defense. Thank you. We're hopping the other way. So just for you guys that may be in this situation, if you play basketball, somebody's going through right there. I don't know why they even look at him, but the help side came. I think that was Kwame Brown, whatever. When they're throwing into the post and you're on the backside like that, it's super easy to get a steal from right there. Thank you. Loki got picked again by Artest. And I think it was super important for everybody to see. I'm gonna get into the offensive stuff, because I think that Kobe has the best footwork ever. And I hate to say this, but even better than Kyrie. I think so, especially in the mid post. Maybe not in the perimeter, but I think in the mid post. I've never seen nothing like this. But I just want to show you guys some of the footage, and I want to show you that he was nastier than a lot of people think. All right, cool. So now that we have to take away the tag, and we have to tag and then help the helper. What does tag mean? After you pick, They're up here. They're up high. That roller. They pass the ball to the roller. Kwame Brown steps up. That means he's tagging, right? But who's gonna help his man? So Kobe's there to help his man. So after he tags him, the only other person open is 25, and the person with the ball isn't even thinking about shooting. He's thinking about passing. Kobe understands that. Boom, we out here. Only option on the floor is the passer right there. I love the fact that this fool takes so much pride in defense. We need more players to do it. Not saying that there aren't guys that do that nowadays. I think he would have been fine in today's game. A lot of people don't think so. Come on now, give me an effing break. All right, so now he's on the backside. His man is the furthest player away from the ball, right? Somebody else's man pops up. Remember, it's not about your man scoring. It's about if the other team is scoring or not, right? Because when a bucket goes up, it just says 2 or 4, whatever. It just says a number. It doesn't say, your man. So you're trying to stop the team, right? So he's not just worried about his man. He steps up, takes away that. That's his man over there, too. Couldn't deliver the pass because he had high hands. Still got it over there. Now they switch. He's up top. Now he takes somebody else. So now they switch, right? Boom. You already got the switch coming. Chris Mihm takes it up there. He's over here. Actually, no. Oh, yeah, it was somebody else, 24. So he's also guarding him, too. Like, it's called help defense, guys. It's not just guarding the ball. It's help defense. So all this stuff, man, I have a crazy appreciation for somebody to do stuff like this, right? Just to have the awareness to guard on ball, off ball, all that type of stuff.
Well, this is dangerous here with Kobe Hawking Fisher defensively. That's why.
Let's see it.
Well, this is dangerous here.
All right, so we're hawking the ball up top,
Well, this is
picking up
Kobe Hawking Fisher defensively.
in the passing lanes, just like that. Because the ball is the only thing that can score. So once your man doesn't have the ball, you should be in help, trying to stop the ball, waiting for them to kick out. He does a great job of that. Appreciation the tip. Didn't leave a message, so I can't respond. Oh, let's see. Okay, so who's Kobe guarding here? He's guarding number 2. He goes well under the pick. Tell him to switch back. Obviously, his man is right next to him, so that means that the roller's open. You got to be able to deliver that pass. We already know what the only option is, right? Because everybody else is being guarded. So to have the awareness to know that that's the only pass, they're not bouncing that because there's 2 guys right there. Oh, we're over the top with it. Thank you. Big hands. Palm the ball out the air. We're going the other way. Kobe. These still are defensive clips. Getting through. This is something that I'm really big on, right? This is something that I'm really big on. So being at the nil. So ball's over here. Kobe's at the nil. His man is around the slot. Terrible spacing. That's just kind of what basketball was around this time. But he's standing on the nil. A lot of high schoolers, college, they'll just try to go right through you, right? They'll try to jump stop through you, all this type of stuff. Kobe knows that. Kobe does that on offense. Steps right in. Thank you. We're going the other way still. Just being in the right side and help side. Now, if that pass was made earlier, Kobe would have been in a bad position, but he's still good enough to close out. Playing the passing lane, knowing where the offense, you normally don't come down and just score, right? So if he's running head over heels to the left side, normally that pass is going to the wing. Reads that, we going the other way. I personally love, this is all 05, 06. This whole thing that we're going to watch today is all 05, 06. The reason why is because I feel like that was his best year in terms of just being a bucket. This fool was a bucket. That was the year when he had, how many did he have on? 81, 82, 81 on, Toronto. But I think that he would have had more against the Mavericks if they would have played him in the fourth quarter when he had 63 or something like that. I didn't even see that clip. All right, see where we at. Kobe's at the top of the paint right here. Snaking it, trying to snake around the screen. Where's the only pass? We're on the nail again. We're still on the nail. Boom. Easy pass to steal. just like always in the right spot and help sides. Things like that will help you out as a basketball player. Just being in the right spot, right? Not hugging your man, hugging the wings, and it just doesn't make sense. A lot of teams do it. It just doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is. And so I'm not coaching every team out there, but I can only try to show you what I see other guys doing, right? Ball's over his head. He's not even thinking about shooting. What does he clearly think about doing? Throwing it to the post. This is one of the easiest passes to steal. Thank you. We're going the other way. Awareness, outlet pass. Thank you. I think he misses this too. Oh, no, he passed that. Couple more clips on defense, and I want to get into his offensive bag. So his man is running away like we just talked about. He's going to the other side of the court. So he doesn't matter at that point. His teammate is fighting around the screen that he set, and he starts running away. I think it's going to be that's America's play where he goes up. Kobe reads that he's throwing it right into the post. Thank you. This is not even his on ball stuff. Like, it really isn't. Thank you. Over the top. Okay. Now, I want to get into Kobe's offensive back. Some of these are a little pixelated, so you got to fit. This is like old footage. You got to forgive me, but I believe very, very, very much so that Kobe had the best mid-post footwork. But I want to show you more clips of his lay package, right? Can we talk about Kobe's lay package? I think he's first team all lay. But you can disagree with me if you want. I don't mind it. Is this super pixelated? Because I can skip ahead to some clearer footage if you guys absolutely can't see that. Okay. Right to left crossover. Sam Cassell almost got out of there. One dribble right to left. We out of there. Open shot. Toughness. Man, this is it didn't even look that bad. I don't know why Synergy uploaded it so pixelated like that. All right, so I'm gonna go. I'll go a little bit ahead then, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. Then we froze on here. I'm gonna go. There we go. We'll get Synergy out of there. Then we'll go back in, get some better footage. Yes, I'm uploading this. This is going to upload on my page right after, so you all good. I got to show you this Kobe footage, though. Like, the homie was nasty. Like, and I want to continue to find stuff that you guys probably have not seen, right? I think that's more important than showing you, like, some of the popular footage. And then what I also want to do is go into just straight up mid-post bag, like, footwork, because I've been super into just looking up mid-post stuff. The next clip is a lot better when it comes to how clear it is, right? I wish you guys could have saw. All right, it should look a little bit better on this one, like a little bit smoother. So we back out. I think that's our test too. I don't think anybody has better footage, bro. I don't care. You say Hakeem. I don't care, bro. Like, I don't care. All right, so check it out. Sees the defender, goes back to sees the defender, steps towards the defender, and then pivots underneath both. Come on, bro. Just watch it before you argue with me. Just watch all the stuff that I'm about to show you. I think this is LeBron. That was LeBron, right? Yeah, that's Cleveland. So I just don't want to just show you. I want to show you the lay package. I want to show you the dunk package. I want to show you the crossover package. Some of the stuff is pixelated, so I can't show you everything. But blow by. This was especially crazy for me because it was his awareness, right? So blow by right here. Not worried about him. Jumps to the side, but Verjao was coming. He throws it up because if he shoots that regular, that's going. He's blocking out of the bound. He just threw it straight to the top of the back. And the awareness for me is just like he was the impossible shot GOAT, in my opinion. What we doing? His Tim Hardaway crossover was pretty nasty. So, bing, bing. Spin move. He just had a counter for everything. He had a counter for everything. No, he didn't block it. He made the layup. See what we got here. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And he's patient with it, too. Pump fake, best pump fake I've seen. Or one of them. Got to be one of the best. Got him with the pump fake and then stepped through for an open layup. With two guys guarding him while he was pretty much standing still. I like this clip. Argue with me after you see the footage. All the stuff that I'm about to show you. Argue me after. Ugh. I'm going to say this, and you can believe me if you want. I want to put the camera on me when I say this. Believe me if you want. So, Kobe, I believe he has the best. Okay. Maybe it wasn't better, but his left to right and his right to left, I saw Iverson with a really good left to right crossover. But the thing is, I can show you twice as many clips of Kobe crossing people than I can with Iverson. I got all the footage. Like anybody got synergy, you got all the footage. Way more clips of Kobe crossing people than Iverson. It may surprise you, but I think that he has one of the best crossovers ever, like in my opinion. Because he loses people, but him and Iverson lost people, though. And I know a lot of people, when I said that last year, did not believe me. I really want to prove it, but it would take me so doggone long. Stumbelino on this in and out. Who is that? Who is that? He's hitting it with the in and out. I should show you guys all his assists to his dimes. You see it. Mid post. Trying to get to the mid post. That's it. So my favorite thing about Kobe is he danced. Like, I don't know if y'all see these subtle head fakes, like these shot fakes. They're super subtle. I don't know if you guys really notice it, but like, let me see. You guys can see it. Shot fake. Shot fake. Oof. And he was out of there just off of that. Just off the pump fake. He wasn't going to challenge it at all at first. I didn't even think Kobe knew he was going to get him that bad. He just started walking towards the to get the rebound. That's super young Chris Paul. New Orleans, we need to do a film session on New Orleans Chris Paul too. Thank you. And he had bounce. Full windmills. Full windmills. That's how you know when you got a real windmill, when the ball go to the ground and bounce up. Let's see. For all A, bro. First team all A. Let's just go back over the. I just get excited going over this stuff. Like, this is one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player. Rip through, plant foot on the left one, spin right around him, up and under, left hand lay, easy. The homie was cold. I like this clip. This is my favorite part about this clip, because it's just, it's like, what's over there? He's like pointing to the other one. Ooh. And then finesse the lay. The split footwork on the to pivot around. The left foot, look how far the left foot goes after he splits. Like he's covering like 3 feet of space just off his pivots. It's incredible to me. Not nothing that nobody can't do, but it's just that he does it with 2 or 3 people guarding him.
4 minutes or so before the half. Down by 4.
I wish I had this crossover for you guys. It's just hella pixelated. Uh-huh. Bye-bye. You think Brandon Roy could have been as nasty? No, but I think that he could have been really, really freaking good, which he already was. He just didn't get a chance to play a long career. I'm telling you, bro, this dude had a nasty Tim Hardaway crossover. Wide, too. 1-2. Euro step. Come on, bro. This is one of my favorite clips. To Euro and just go up for a dunk. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, the defender's getting snatched around, yes, but he was recovering, bro. He's like recovering really well from this snatch. Back between the leg. He hesitated that too. Brought his hand to the ball. Back between the leg. He's right there. He's right there. Like, that's good defense, but it just don't matter. Iguodala. Like a gnat. I'm telling you, bro, this dude's right to left was nasty. Yeet. He slid Iggy. That's young Iggy, too. So this is the year when, all right. This is the year, I think, I'm pretty sure about this, but this is the year that Kobe decided to put on a bunch of weight, or a little bit more weight, and like strength, more like strength though. And I thought it was his best year because he was scoring like crazy, right? And then the next year he lost it because he said he felt like I think his knee was hurting. Did anybody remember that? But I was so mad that he came off this weight because like this is the year he was going for 80 and 60 and 60 and 50 and 40. Like the numbers that he was putting up was crazy, but I guess he just didn't feel as quick or whatever. But I don't know. You might remember that. See this again. That's Iggy too. Good defense. Let's go over this. Strong in and out. Remember that same plant with that left foot right there? Tough. Look how wide his feet are. Just to show you how much speed he's actually trying to put on his initial attack. Because you can't get that wide on the initial attack unless you like really like attack for that. You have to go. Your first step has to be crazy. He turns and shoots it on balance. Like his feet are back skinny for the jumper, shoulder width apart, balance. This was cold, bro. All right, so these are. I remember this game. You guys remember Smush Parker? I'm telling you, bro. I want you guys to be absolutely honest about this. Who's seen this clip in like YouTube or whatever? Who has seen this exact crossover to the move? Who's seen that one? Like that, to me, that's like cold. That's like stuff that should be like. If you see this from the other angle that I have, like he was completely out the way. I don't understand why this isn't shown more. Like this fool's crossover was crazy, and I have so many clips that I just can't find on YouTube, and I don't understand why. And he's finishing it. It's not like he's not making the shot after. Like, yeah, so a lot of you guys haven't seen it, but like, why? Why aren't people like? Is it people just that people just don't know hoop like that, or like this excites me? I don't know. And you know what I'm sick of too? I'm going to just say it. I don't care. So, Kawhi, right? I like Kawhi. Everybody, when he's going through this hot streak, keeps trying to say that he's better than Kobe. Get all the way the heck. I can't say what I real. Get all the way out of here with that. Kawhi is not better than Kobe, bro. He doesn't move better than him. I mean, anyways. And I like Kawhi, don't get me wrong, but he's not. They start saying Jordan and this, and I'm like, bro, like, no, like, he's not better than Kobe. He wasn't. Like, I'll watch these fools, so I don't know. It's just be pissing me off. I'll be getting hot thinking about some of this stuff, bro. I'll be getting hot thinking about like they was on TV talking about this crap. Hey, the pump fake almost dropped him to the floor. He got him out of there. Wait, which clip is this? I don't remember this one. Where Kobe at? Oh, there you go, there you go, there you go. Footwork champ. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, bro? Like, first team all A. Rocker step, right by you. Off stride, up and under, behind the backboard. Spun it. He spun it in the backboard, too. Come on now, bro. Here it comes. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? You go tell me. I'm telling you, like, I'm not joking about this. Twice as many clips I can find Kobe crossing people over. I can find twice as many clips of Kobe crossing over than I can Iverson. Like, nasty crossover. And this isn't even his left or right, because he had a nasty left or right. But come on, bro. I'm going to ask you again. First of all, like, no contest. Like, no contest or nothing. Let me ask you a question. How many of you guys saw this clip? So this was the game. How many of you guys see this clip on a normal? Like, I don't see this clip while I'm looking at Kobe stuff. I don't see it enough. I don't think I see it enough. Like, he shook him. He shook him so bad. His teammate ran into this to the play to contest because he wasn't. Like, for a lot of you guys, I'm saying that this is your first time seeing it, and I just think that isn't that ridiculous, bro? Let's see. I ain't got to the mid post stuff. Do I even have enough time? All right. So just little slight stuff. Eyes looking that way. Pivot. And still going up on balance. Like, little stuff like that excites me. Like, little stuff like that excites me. One thing I hate, to be honest with you guys, is that and it's nothing against, like, the younger generation, because they didn't get a chance to really see Kobe like that. And there wasn't League Pass and a lot of stuff that we have nowadays. So a lot of people weren't able to just really just watch stuff. Like, this, what I'm showing you guys, you weren't able to see it. So I hate that some of you guys weren't alive for this. Like, the way that he moved was kind of like a video game. It was almost like unreal to me. Let's see. So this is what I kind of just want to focus on, right? Just post work. So I haven't even saved these clips up or anything like that. Like, this is just all in order that it happened. And because I just want you to see how cold he was from just, and these are, let's go over the buckets though. I'll go over straight buckets for you then. because we can get into fouls and all that stuff, which he just got just now. But I just need everybody to see it the same way I be seeing it, and because I be at the house just going crazy seeing some of this stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you though, he be taking some. Him and Jordan used to take some bad shots, bro. How quick this was. See if I can teach you guys something in a minute. If he does it, I'll kind of give away some of the stuff, but. So sometimes he'll go to where you're at, but he was good at just going into space, right? And just being able to elevate over you. And that was one of my favorite things. Like, he had to shimmy and all this other stuff, but his initial pivot from catching the ball and just going up was like absolutely crazy, because a lot of this stuff, he's not still going right. He's going backwards. So that means that he's squared up on balance with a guy right in his face. It's incredible, bro. I see a lot of DeRozan. This is what DeRozan's what Kobe created. He helped create guys like DeRozan. And I'd say Kawhi too. And they'll tell you, like, a lot of those guys actually talk about it, right? So all right, this is something that's like super major key to me, right? Super major key. So pay attention to his right foot. First of all, even before that, pay attention to how he runs into his body, right? Slams into his body. You're not getting around me. Ball's coming. But here's the main thing that I want to focus on. He takes an extra step to push his body away, to push into space, right? You want to push and you want to go to space. You want to run in space. You don't want to go into traffic and help defense. So he's stepping away. So watch the right foot. This right foot right here pushes him away so he can go left, right. So you see how far he got, right? All these little things are major keys to get that extra distance away from somebody, right? He doesn't always do it, but he does it a lot, though. Skipping ahead. He didn't even challenge it. So keys, right? So you guys may notice or may not notice, a lot of times people kick that leg out. See that leg? What's happening is, see where he puts his foot right here? It's behind him, right? So that's not normally how you square up. But that leg helps you square up to the basket. So by the time that leg's up, his shoulders are facing towards where he wants him to go, right? And it just looks like a normal shot besides this, like, you know, right foot kicking out in the air. So let's see. All right, so this is another clip of him doing it again, right? So the ball's coming. He knows the defender's on his right side. Watch his right foot. He takes that extra right step to push him away. So like, mind you, where he started, right? He started right here. Now he's over here. You know, just that extra room. If he doesn't take that in that situation, you can't. He'll still shoot it anyways, but he gets more separate. He does it again right there. So those are little major keys. Jordan did it. A lot of guys do it. I mean, even Kyrie nowadays, he does. DeRozan does it. So those are all little things, right? Now, I'll tell you something about Kyrie, too. Like, that was nasty. I'll tell you something about Kyrie. Kyrie is clearly, like, so a lot of people make videos about Kyrie and Kobe footage and all this stuff. And what Kyrie told me when I met up with him, we played one-on-one, all that worked out. He told me that, like, he got a lot of this stuff. A lot of you're seeing is clear, like, cut evidence, like, that's his influence. Like, he was influenced by Kobe. So a lot of moves, you know, you guys make those highlights, clear as that he is. Like, he's trying, you know, to get to that mid-range nowadays. Like, he's trying to get to these fadeaway, because they're easy shots, and he learned a lot of the footwork from Kobe. Just in case you guys are wondering, 100% yes, he is. Wait till everybody goes through. Eyes looking around, see where everybody's at. Open up. up into the air. What makes his mid range so good is that he has a high release and he can elevate over you. That doesn't necessarily help his 3-point shot, but it helps his mid range shot. It's tough, bro. Like just so like that leg. Now you guys kind of know. If you didn't know, by the time that leg's up, his shoulders are square. So that's kind of where that happens. And you kind of naturally do that. It's not something that you even practice. It's just, you know, you putting your, I could teach it. I could teach how to get your footwork in the right place so that happens, but here he does here. All right, so same thing right there. Watch his left foot. And I like pointing this type of stuff out to you guys because I know it'll help. Not everybody's meant for these type of shots, though, these mid-post shots. All right, right foot. Right foot, left foot, right. Right, 1, 2. Then he gets away. Hopefully that actually helps you guys kind of understand that a little bit. That's how he's getting to these easy shots. And so a story that I heard from somebody that used to coach him is that he would spend 45 minutes in that spot right there in the mid post, a little bit over to the right. He would spend 45 minutes in the elbow and 45 minutes on the elbow and 45 minutes on the other short corner, like in the other mid post. And that would be his workout for the day, you know, just so you guys can. And he would shoot the same shots over and over and over and over and over and over and over again for 45 minutes. Like, really think about that. Like, a lot of people get bored and want to move around and do all this stuff. Like, he would shoot that over and over and over and over and over, that same shot for 45 minutes. Like, you go in the gym and go ahead and try it. That was cold, So a lot of it is going to revolve from the split after that last dribble right there. So that'll determine which, you can go either way from once you split. And he does a good job. And you see the shimmy comes. A lot of that is just footwork, right? A lot of people focus so much on the shoulders, but I think it's more of the footwork on that shimmy. See the same push away again so he can get enough space. But like, if you watching this, isn't this the same shot over and over pretty much for the most part? Entering into space. So another situation to enter is not that much space, but he's backing up into space. Nobody's back there, right? A lot of times he's turning around. Nah, I can't say all the time, but he's turning around into space. Like nobody's back there. He baby kid right here. And finesse the layup too a little bit. That's it. And he still shot. See, I told you, he's supposed to be shooting bad shots. He be shooting terrible shots. Footwork. So, like, a lot of times when you hear about Kobe's footwork, I'm showing you, like, what it is. And it's what allowed him. Oh, that was nice. All right, so right foot. Pay attention to his right foot again. He puts it back this time to go to space. That's where push his foot. Now the left foot is in the air to kind of gallop into where he wants to go. To stride into where he wants to go. And it but think about how much ground he's covering without taking a dribble. And yes, it is legal. I know a lot of people may think it's not legal, blah, 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 whatever. Our time to do the legal and not legal thing today. I know this stream is kind of long, but I just love going over Kobe footwork. Where is he? Before the shot even happens, just pay attention to how physical he is and how he's not letting people get around him, right? Using his lower body, his base, and his upper body to make sure. All right, entering into space. Defense is over here. He didn't even get that far on that pivot, but you know you can shoot over D-Fish. Actually missed that. Where is he at? Is that Kobe? Yeah, that's him. Nasty. So he did the same thing where he puts his foot back and then pushes into space. Anyways, man, I'm gonna make sure this gets uploaded so you guys can go back and watch this. I just wanted to go over it's Kobe. Today is Kobe today also. Definitely, like I said, it was an emotional day. Some of you guys may remember that day. It wasn't fun. It was in LA. It was real gloomy. But it sucked. It sucked what happened, but it is what it is. We just gotta go and just take what he did to a different level, right? So I'm gonna keep doing these streams and keep breaking down basketball and try to put on for you guys. Let's go over Skillshare one more time for those that didn't get a chance to see it or hear it. Here you go. This one's for you. If you're trying to learn something, pay attention, please. This video is brought to you by Skillshare.com. Skillshare is dope because I originally went on there to learn how to play the guitar. I learned at a beginner level and I learned it all on Skillshare. So pretty much anything that you want to do is on there, right? So right now I'm going to go on there and show you kind of how it works. We flip screens here. I'm trying to get into yoga. So we have here stretching with hands, yoga for beginners. I'm trying to figure out which class that I want to go on. But the cool thing about Skillshare is they give you a 7-day trial membership. And if for the first 1,000 people who click the link in my bio, I give you all the information that you need to get set up. The first 1,000 people, you get a 1-month membership with Skillshare.com. So go in there and just search around for the things that you may want to get better at. And then just like dive into it. That's what I did. And I got better at playing the guitar. And I'm going to do the same thing for yoga. All right, go check it out. All right, y'all. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Sorry if it was an echo on that video. I'll make sure in the next ones we don't have that issue. But much love to everybody out there for keeping up with everything that we've been doing. The streams are going to continue. I'm excited to keep that going. The wave shorts are coming in February. We got the Doflamingo shorts coming probably next week. So just be on the lookout for that. I'll catch you guys soon. Until next time.